Hi there, students. Faute de mieux. Okay, this is a French phrase. It's an adverb. It just means because there is no better alternative. Yeah, you accept something faute de mieux because there's nothing better available. Yeah, for as for lack of a good alternative. So we arrived in the town, but there was a conference, and we looked for a hotel, but it was really difficult, and we stayed at this rather crummy hotel, Faute de Mieux, because there wasn't anything else better available. Yeah, there wasn't any alternative. Um, I think that many of things implemented by governments to reduce COVID are faute de mieux measures because they just isn't anything better available. The candidates who applied for the job weren't very good, and eventually we chose this guy because faute de mieux, there just wasn't anything better, any better candidate available. You've often been, I'm sure, been in this situation where you accept something because faute de mieux, there isn't anything better available, yeah? For want of something better, yeah? So, we ate in the fish and chip shop because faute de mieux, it was very late and nothing else was open. The food was well, pretty crummy, but at least we weren't starving. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's follow this plan because faute de mieux, nobody else has provided a better solution. Um, let's see. Very often, the police are not interested in arresting illegal immigrants because the courts will impose a fine on them and they'll probably end up in jail because faute de mieux, there's no other solution. Yeah? And it's clearly not a good solution. So faute de mieux because there is nothing better available. Um, I very often feel that the people who are elected as leaders of a country or political parties that are elected, they're elected because faute de mieux, there's just no other choice that's better. Yeah. Which would you which of the following deadly diseases would you rather have? Well, I'd rather have none of them, but in many cases you've got to have one of them. Yeah. So faute de mieux because there is just nothing better available. Um, People supported this policy because it was a faute de mieux situation. There just wasn't any alternative that looked more interesting. Okay, so formality. This sounds really quite literary. Yeah, I think I'd probably give it. I think I'd give it a 6.5 in formality. You could use it in a very posh sounding conversation, but I wouldn't use it in an informal conversation down the pub. Yeah, this definitely sounds very posh, something that old Henry might say. Um, so, yes, faute de mieux. Um, I think people might understand it in an informal conversation, but use it in a semi-formal conversation or in some sort of posh framework. And the origin, it comes directly from French. Faute, there is lacking, it is lacking, and mieux, better. So it just means that something better than this is lacking. Yeah, because there is nothing else superior available. Yeah, you just have to choose it because you need something. Yeah, and faute de mieux, for want of something better, there's no other alternative. It's a makeshift solution, and when you find something better, you will use that. But while this Faute de Mieux continues, then you're going to have to use something that you can consider is substandard. It's not ideal. It's not really what you want. Okay, so Faute de Mieux. This is fairly posh. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Faute de Mieux.